Guess who's getting another heat dome? Oh, this one's pretty bad. We're actually both getting a heat dome. So we're in the lead up to July 4th, and this map right here is 2 days out of date. My understanding is that the heat dome is now going to extend into the 4th. We're going to get some toasty ass high humidity temperatures. If we burn, you burn with us. Well, actually, I'm over there in Seattle. That's not getting affected by this heat dome, so I'll be sitting pretty. PNW is getting a cold front. We really do live in heaven. Promised land. 4th of July, more like 100 4th of July. Nice. Nice, very good. Yeah, it's not good. This is going to be a record-setting temperature for several of these states, if I understand it correctly. Very high humidity, so it's probably going to hit like wet bulb temp in a couple of places. Gotta be real nice. Yeah, 105 degrees plus 100% humidity in Miami means a lot of dead old people. Yes, sir. Not just us, though. The heat wave didn't hear no bell. It's coming back for Europe. Some of our best weather models are forecasting a high of 42 degrees Celsius in Berlin on Sunday. Not only would that shatter Berlin's all-time record by nearly 3 degrees Celsius, it would be the hottest temperature ever recorded anywhere in Germany. They're coming back. Ooh, they're coming back. Mr. Krabs' final hours time. You know, I haven't fully integrated it, but I got the video file in just in case I could use it in the future. I don't know if I want like a sound element on top of this, but you know, I'll find a way to incorporate it in the future, you know? Maybe a little more eerie without the sound. Yeah. Not going to hell, bringing hell with us. We're gonna have dual heat domes, man. No audio on this, right? Fuck. Most severe heat wave in European history. That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it's not great. It's actually super, super bad. Not even July yet. Yep. It's a lot of record breaking happening right now. Let me see if I can't find some of the more... Hold on. I'm just going to throw the charts on screen because basically everything, everywhere is going completely fucking haywire, you know? Like it's not great. Yeah, here's a global heat map of the coming heat domes. Very good, very good. Where is that chart that I saw of the temperatures in the Mediterranean? Ah, here we go. Marine heat wave in the Mediterranean Sea continues to escalate with water temperatures now up to 7.4 degrees Celsius above normal. Waters off the coast of Italy are now locally exceeding 28.5 degrees Celsius, downright tropical. So it is a great time to go for a dip. Fires sparking in the West and Canada as well. Yes, the American Southwest is on fire right now. Maybe we should start growing gills again? Maybe. Yeah, look at this smoke map down here in the Southwest. Not looking great. A lot of wildfires. Because it's, you know, hot down there. Yes, sir. A couple more doomsday warnings here. Boise, Idaho, hit with a crazy summer storm, apparently. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at here. Some areas had more than 8 inches of hail in less than an hour. Okay. Sure. Genuine question. Can somebody tell me what the fuck I'm looking at right now? So, it's a summer storm. It's hot out. But it's a bunch of hail and it's icy? What's happening? The rain is falling so fast it can't melt? I don't know. I don't understand what this is. I don't understand what this is. The climate change, Vaush, keep up. Yeah, boomer. Hey, this ain't your granddaddy's weather. Flooding with hail on top, but it doesn't look like hail. It looks like sheets of ice. The large volume of hail in addition to the water has caused the water to freeze. That can't be real. You can't freeze rainfall volumes of water by dumping hail into it. You can now? This ain't your granddaddy's weather, boomer. This is all frozen rent. Mom Donnie, no! Can't you see what you're doing? You're making it worse. Nino 3.4 sea surface temperatures have now set a record daily high for 28 consecutive days. So this is in the lead up to the glorious super duper hyper El Nino that's going to destroy the world and shift the you know, polarity of the Earth's north and south or whatever. You can take a look at that. For June, we have never even been near this point, man. Not even close. Look at how much farther up we are. It's going up and up and up and up and up. It's not great. This one is for France in particular. The 4-day mean temperature anomaly breached the 10-degree Celsius mark. So on average, the 4-day rolling average temperature in France is more than 10 degrees above norm. Celsius, degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So it's up there. Yeah, do I have any more doom charts? Any more doom charts? Oh yeah, I got one. Because the Trump administration cut funding to the National Weather Service and NOAA and all that business, we actually don't have any morning weather balloons across the entirety of like not the Great Plains. What would you call this? The Rockies? The big empty part? You know what I'm talking about. We're just not releasing any. Call it the Midwest. No, the Midwest is over here, bucko. Who's saying Midwest? Dog, that is not the Midwest. Don't talk if you're not an American. It should be called the Midwest, but that's not the Midwest. The Midwester. It's called the Great Plains. Nah, that's more to the right. This is like the Western Great Plains plus the Rockies. The flyover states, yeah. 5 people live in this area, which is why we have no morning weather balloons. Seriously, though, a critical infrastructure has been done to, sorry, critical damage has been done to the infrastructure that we use to predict the weather. Does that mean no tornado warnings? Yes. Tornado alerts and predictions have been getting worse and less accurate and less frequent already. That is true. That's so cool, man. That's what I'm saying. Sea ice extent tied with lowest on record. Any other like doom charts we want to look at today? Anyone else? Anyone got any novel doom charts we can throw on here? Arctic sea ice extent, area of ocean with at least 15% sea ice. And the blue line here is 2026. That's cool. Luckily, Tornado Alley's been shifting eastward towards more populated areas due to climate change, so they need those weather balloons less. Yay! Yay! Tornadoes in Chicago. Yay. For Arctic sea ice? Hmm. Hmm. Well, it's on the lower end. We'll see how it goes. Considering the heat waves happening right now, it might get quite a bit lower. Who knows? It do be going down. That is true. It do be going down. Will it keep getting hotter like this, or is this just like a little summer thing? What the hell are you asking me? It's only going to get worse from here. Also, it's literally fucking June. It's June right now. It's not even July. It's not even August. Summer snow in Wyoming. I thought climate change was real, you fucking libtards. I saw four vertices form in Ohio, and there were no tornado alerts or anything. I was so confused. I mean, this explains it right here. Literally, like, I mean, I know we're not looking at Ohio here, but like they've also cut weather balloons in other areas. The chart describes a general decline. It's not like they've only cut weather balloons in the morning and right here. You say that jokingly, but people actually think that. How is global warming real in snow? I think that, and I'm being serious, right? Because sometimes people say, "Oh, he's joking. He's Pepe posting," but like, we probably shouldn't have a First Amendment or free speech in any way, shape, or form when it comes to climate denial. It kind of seems like one of those like it's either that or civilization ends kind of deals, you know? I mean, like it's like basically any political principle you could uphold or not uphold kind of falls short in comparison to the damage the climate change is doing. You know what I mean? Like, like being real here. In the long run of things, everything we've ever done, the Spanish flu, Mao's purges, the Holocaust, it's a rounding error compared to what the climate's going to do. So I don't know. You ask me, would you have if you could go back in time, would you have like infringed on the free speech rights of the Nazis in the 1920s in order to stop? Yes. So, like, do you think time travelers from the future would have gone back in time and black bagged like fossil fuel execs? And the obvious answer there is yes. If you don't think they would, this El Nino might be stronger by almost 1 degree Celsius to second place. Yeah, all the projections that I've seen for this El Nino put it in like a completely unprecedented territory. Like worse than the worst case scenarios presented by scientists decades ago for the future, like from now, you know? Very not good. Yeah, and once the CO2 levels reach a certain level indoors, there will be a measurable cognitive decline in performance. That has already happened. It's just because we have bad circulation in our buildings, you know? I think a lot of people don't actually know, like, they aren't actually aware of how high carbon dioxide concentrations are in the atmosphere, you know? Like, we have kind of like an abstract understanding that the amount's going up, but I don't think people have realized that over the past like century, the amount has gone up by like 50%. It's actually like really hot. Like it's not like, oh, it went from 1% to 1.08%. Ah, it's catastrophic, you know. It could be catastrophic even given that. But no. It's actually like way higher parts per million wise. Yeah, 280 parts per million up to 440 in 2020. Like it's going to double in our lifetimes. Isn't this what's killing the ozone? No, this is just it's greenhouse gases. It's just CO2, you know, methane, right? Yeah, all these previous the faded line down here is over hundreds of thousands of years. We're just in a straight up vertical line right now. Stop farting to stop climate change. I think that like we need a new climate change Gestapo. The Green New Deal didn't go far enough. Every politician needs to be put in front of a camera in a chair, and they need to be read out loud this statement. True or false? Cow farts are making the planet warmer. And if they so much as giggle, re-education. We'll just say re-education. Well, that's the litmus test. They need to be able to stone face that yes, they are. Even the slightest twitch in their face. And they're polishing the inside of a septic tank in Siberia. You'd probably fail that too, let's be real. Well, in any fair climate tribunal, the third world is going to rise up and probably, like, kirk every single one of us. Like, in fairness, you know, they're going to be like, you drove to the grocery store rather than walk 45 minutes. And I'm going to be like, yeah, but I'm not going to get to finish my response because that's all the time they would have needed to make their determination. Off topic, but how are gas prices not rising right now with the war back on? I'll give you a hint. The people in charge of this vertical line describing the parts per million concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere are the same people who set the oil prices. That's the general. Well, aren't they rational? Aren't they smart? Nah, the line's like going up. It's real bad. It's the same people basically making both those calls. As you can see, they don't make good decisions. Kind of looks like the apocalypse cult's winning. Yeah, that's okay. We win in the end because we know that there's no God. So they're going to be like, I'm dying. The tornado is hitting New York City. Finally, I get to meet Jesus. But then there's just nothing. So we get the last laugh, actually. 1,000 parts per million CO2 is where you start feeling drowsy and like you're choking. I mean, at the current rate, in 100 years, everyone is just going to have permanent CO2 brain. It's going to be great. 1,000 people died from the heat in France. Remember, people were like, they'll stop climate change. It just takes Westerners dying for them to stop. Nah, they'll let us die too. Remember, to the oligarchs, we're all Indian. No, the oil executives care about me. I'm white. I'm a pure-blooded Aryan. Nah, I don't think so, dog. I don't think the powers that be actually really care about you because your skin is pale and you sunburn easily. I don't actually think they're doing all that. 1,000 additional deaths, man. Jesus. Temperature records were toppled in several countries on the weekend. Wildfires in Germany. It's going to get even worse, man. The second heat wave is coming. What? How it feels to chew 5 gum. Jesus Christ. Hundreds of deaths in Spain. Yeah. Highest temperature ever in Germany. About to be beat by the next highest temperature. Woo, baby. Earlier this year, Republicans introduced a bill to grant oil executives immunity to prosecution. That's cool, man. It's beautiful. It really is. I don't know what to say about this one that I can say. I don't know what I can say. If I say something, I go to hell. Dog, if you say something, you're going to heaven. It's not in my chat. If I speak, my heart will weigh less than a feather. Nah, it's not going to pass. Probably. I mean, who knows, man? This congressional bill mirrors legislation recently passed in Tennessee, Utah, and introduced in Iowa, Louisiana, and Oklahoma. For what reason? Not a reality, but like for what stated reason? How do you justify it? I really don't think the Republicans put that much effort in justifying their behavior anymore. I mean, they literally shifted from Epstein was a Clinton, Jewish pedophile oligarch to nothing happened there. Don't look here. Like there's no. They don't really try. They don't need to. Have you seen their voter base?